Welcome back, Yellow Jackets, to another episode of Yellow Jacket Live. I'm Eli.
And I'm Becca. We've got a great show lined up for you today, so let's get right into it.
First up, it's time to test some luck and some knowledge with St. Patrick's Day trivia. I will be putting Emma, Becca, Jaden, and Grady to the test on who knows their St. Patty's facts and who's just bluffing their way through it.
My money's on some wild guesses and a lot of shockingly wrong answers. Let's see how we do.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to St. Patrick's Day Trivia. I'm joined with Jaden and Grady, who seemingly can't stop laughing, and Emma and Becca, who are on the girls' team. Now, you're going to be Team 1, and you're going to be Team 2. And how we're going to do this is I'm going to ask the question, and then whoever knows the answer or wants to take a guess, raise your hand. Got it? Okay. Our first question. What country is St. Patrick's Day originally from? She had it first.
Ireland.
That's correct. What does the shamrock symbolize in Irish tradition?
What's it? Luck.
No.
That was my answer.
3, 2, 1. No. Anyone else want to take a guess? Okay. It's the Holy Trinity, the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
It's a four-leaf.
What is the name of the famous Irish beer associated with St. Patrick's Day?
Guinness.
That's correct. What river is dyed green every year in Chicago for St. Patrick's Day?
The
Chicago River?
That's correct.
Oh, yes.
What did the man St. Patrick supposedly drive out of England or Ireland?
motorbike.
No. This was ancient.
A horse?
No. What, do you have one?
I was gonna say horse.
Horse and carriage.
It was snakes.
What?
He drove
But the
snakes
what?
out of Ireland.
Oh, okay.
What is the name of the mischievous fairy creature often linked with St. Patrick's Day?
Leprechaun.
That's correct. What do people believe they will find if they chase a leprechaun to the end of a rainbow?
It was me. It was me.
Okay, everyone down. Go. Yeah. Gold, that's correct. Which U.S. city hosts one of the biggest St. Patrick's Day parades?
Oh,
Boston.
No.
Louisiana.
No.
And New Orleans.
Chicago?
No.
New York.
That's correct.
What?
In which famous animated TV show does the family visit Ireland in St. Patrick's Day? On St. Patrick's Day.
I don't know.
Can you repeat that question?
In which famous animated TV show does the family visit Ireland in St. Patrick's Day episode? In a St. Patrick's Day episode.
The family?
That's the Stop looking.
Peter Griffin.
No.
Guy.
I'll tell you what, they're yellow.
Oh, Simpsons.
Yeah.
Simpsons. What is the name of the Lucky cereal whose mascot is a leprechaun?
It was me.
She had it.
What? Lucky Charm.
That's buffoonery.
Who's keeping score? What color was originally associated with St. Patrick's Day?
I had it.
It was him.
It was blue.
It's green.
I was
Dang
gonna.
it.
St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick was
Oh.
blue. St. Patrick's Day was green.
Why'd you tell the
You
answer?
ask us.
Oh, what punishment is carried out if someone isn't wearing green on St. Patrick's Day?
They get pinched.
Yeah, okay.
I think we
What
should get that
color
question.
is associated with Mr. St. Patrick?
Green.
Blue. It's blue.
Whoa.
You just said it.
Mr. St. Patrick is blue. St. Patrick's
You
Day
just said
is
it.
No,
green.
you said St. Patrick was blue.
No.
Saint
You said, do you
Patrick.
want to do 2 more questions?
Hey,
And you
hey,
asked
hey,
3.
hey. You're just
still
dumb.
lost
It's the same
anyways.
thing.
You're just dumb. You still lost.
I'm sorry.
Thanks, Eli. Now let's switch gears to sports talk. Grady is here to interview Blake Harrell.
I'm here with the Blake Harrell, the star of the baseball team. So how's this team looking so far this year?
This year we're looking solid. We're off to an 8-3 start, which is on track to be better than last year already. And we're closing in on our first district series tonight. We got a game against Meigs County, and we're hoping to sweep them right there. But so far we're looking good. We're pitching pretty good. We're hitting pretty good. The Jackets are on fire right now.
Nice. And what are the team's biggest strengths? What helps you get through these games?
I would say this year our pitching is one of our biggest strengths. We have quite a bit of depth. We've had way more depth than we had in the previous years, but it also comes down to our hitting too. Last year we struggled as a team when it came to hitting, but this year we're putting the bat on the ball pretty well.
All right, and the coaches, how have they helped you guys prepare and do stuff this season?
The coaches have been playing a big part. It's nice. We have a younger set of coaches, so they kind of they know what it's like to be a kid, so they let us have our fun, and they give us a lot of freedom, so that's nice. But they also know when to be strict and when it's time to get down to business. So I'd say they've played a huge part in just letting us be free, and I feel like we learn the best that way. So it's been nice.
There you have it, folks. Blake Harrell.
And to wrap things up, Jaden sat down with our band director, Mr. Lane, about the band's recent trip to Disney World.
I'm Jaden, and I'm here with Mr. Lane. And Mr. Lane, could you tell us a little bit about the band trip you guys went on recently to Disney World?
Sure. So, do you mind if I hold it? Sure. Might be easier. So, so a couple weeks ago, we took the band down to Florida to Disney World. The purpose of it was to march in their parade in the Magic Kingdom. It was something that we applied for, and we got the notification from Disney World that they accepted our application, and then we started all the prep to go down there. So that was our big event, was to march right down Main Street. It was a great time, perfect weather, and we come to find out we were the only ones there's one other band at our time slot. There's nothing else. It was just us. It was really cool. The whole everybody's eyes were just on Roane County's band at one point in time. It was a really, really cool thing. We have plenty of video as well of just us marching right down the center of Main Street with Cinderella's castle in the background. It was an awesome shot. We also had the great opportunity to debut our new uniforms as well. Our current ones are 30 years old. Okay, they're older than I am. So I wore them when I was in high school, and several of the members' parents have worn them when they were in high school. So it's time. It was time to update the look and get new uniforms. So we were very fortunate to have gotten them just in time. And when I say just in time, they came in on Monday before we left on Friday. So we got them. We got them approved by Disney, and we were able to debut them down there. It was a really cool, really special experience to be able to do that, because that's not something, not everybody gets to do. They don't get to march in Disney World. That's it's an application process. You have to get accepted and whatnot. So to be able to say that you've done that is it's a really cool, special thing. And we have and then on top of that to debut something that's going to be a defining look for Roane County High School for hopefully another 30 years is also, to be able to do that in Disney World is a really special experience. So I'm really, really proud of them for the way that they played, the way that they conducted themselves, and overall just made it a really, really great and special trip. And other things that we did, we outside of that, we did get to have some fun as well. It wasn't all work. We did get to play a little bit in the parks. We had 3 days where we were in the Magic Kingdom the first day to march in the parade, got to experience that a little bit. And then we went to Hollywood Studios the second day and went back to the Magic Kingdom to fully experience it when we didn't have to actually, do our job, what we came down to do. And get that full experience for that one. So we really had a great time. And so I couldn't have really asked for a much better trip. So.
It sounds like a great, unique experience. And how exactly do they choose the bands that are going to play in the parade? Is there only a certain amount?
Yes, per day. They only allow a certain amount of people per day. So the application process involved me filling out a bunch of forms online and submitting videos of the band performing. One of them had to be in a parade sequence, so we used our homecoming parade video from last year, and then we also used our a marching band competition video from one of the previous years as well when we submitted this application. Excuse me. So they take a look at it. They take a look at everything, including our uniforms too. I had to submit pictures of all of our uniforms that we were going to be wearing while they were down there for all of that to be approved of. And then we select our dates where when are we coming to Disney World, and then what days are we planning to, or what days would we want to perform on? And so we selected those, and then they would choose which, they would obviously first approve our videos. Like, okay, is this band good enough to perform in Disney World? And B, what day do we want them performing on? Do we want them performing on, whatever day it is? And, funny enough, when we did it, the 4 bands that marched that day were all from Tennessee as well. It was kind of cool. It was us and Mount Juliet High School marching at the same parade slot, and then Hendersonville and Collierville marching at the later time slot in the day, which was it was kind of neat. Didn't realize that was happening until we got down there. So yeah, I think that answers your question about that application process. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing with us, and it sounds like you guys had a great time, and we'll see you guys later.
Well, that's a wrap for this week's episode of Yellow Jacket Live.
But before we go, let's talk about something big that's coming up. Prom.
That's right. Prom is officially 4 weeks away on April 26th at Bridgewater Place in Knoxville.
Tickets are $50 each and are currently being sold until April 17th. So if you're planning to go, don't wait too long to grab yours.
And if your guest doesn't go to RCHS, make sure to stop by Miss Warman's room for a guest forum.
We're counting down the days, but until then, thanks for hanging out with us for another great episode.
We'll see you next time. Oh, and remember, as always,
Go Jackets.